So I'm looking for some help or advice from any dog owners or trainers or just lovers on TikTok who know more than me, which is probably a lot of people. So this little nugget, this is Lydia. And yes, hello, sweetie. Hello. She's my rescue pup. She is going to be 3 in a couple weeks here, which means I've almost had her for 2 years. And overall, she is an extremely yes, hello, extremely well behaved. You can see she's very friendly. An extremely well behaved pup. And when I go out of town for dance competitions or whatever, she usually stays with one of two rover sitters that I have set up. Sometimes I can't book either of them and she has to go stay with someone else, but mainly it's one of those two sitters. Well, I was out of town earlier this week for a few days and she was at one of the rovers. And for the first time ever, they had to reach out to me and say, hey, she's having some issues and we might need you to come and get her early. So, in the past, she hasn't had any issues at this rover's place other than she gets a little protective of her food. So, okay, they just feed her separately and that's it. They had no problem with that. Well, this time they said she was getting a little overprotective of not only her food, but her toys and also their couch. For some context, she gets to go up on furniture at all of the sitters that she goes to. She does not get to go up on furniture here. So she was apparently up there on the couch and getting a little protective of it. And she was also just, I guess, growling and being kind of aggressive towards this other dog that they were watching. For no reason. The other dog was just walking by, minding its own business, and Lydia, did not apparently like that for some reason. So I had to go get her a little early, and both me and the rover sitter just found it really weird because she's so extremely well behaved otherwise, and she's very well behaved with their dogs, but this one other dog that they were watching for Rover, for some reason she just didn't get along with. The only thing we could maybe think of is that it was a female dog, and I guess I don't think she spent a lot of time with other female dogs. I guess I don't really know that for sure. Obviously, when we go to the dog park, there's both guy and girl dogs there, but as far as rover sittings go, I don't know how many female dogs she spent time with in that setting. So, does anyone know, is that like a thing? Could that be a thing where maybe she's just aggressive towards other females, but has no problem with males? Could it be something else? Do we have any advice, any things I could do, any books I could read, training classes I could take? She's done a few already, but any specific courses or classes I could take? Please let me know because I want her to be able to go back to that rover and have no problems in the future. Thank you in advance.